Flashpoint Batanes. The Philippines has taken a bold step by building a naval outpost near Taiwan, directly challenging China's assertive stance in the region. This move is seen as a significant geopolitical maneuver. The September 2025 headline sent shockwaves across the Indo-Pacific, highlighting the escalating tensions and the shifting dynamics in this strategically vital area. Batanes, once a remote paradise known for its serene beauty and traditional Ivatan culture, is now a strategic front line in the great power competition, reflecting the changing face of global politics. The narrow Bashi Channel, which separates the Philippines from Taiwan, has become a critical maritime choke point and potential flashpoint, drawing international attention due to its strategic importance. China's growing military presence in these contested waters has forced the Philippines to act decisively, aiming to protect its sovereignty and assert its rights in the region. Establishing a permanent military base in Batanes marks a significant shift from a reactive defense posture to a proactive deterrence strategy, showcasing the Philippines' commitment to regional security. The new base is a clear statement to the world. The Philippines is prepared to defend its territory and uphold international law, reinforcing its position on the global stage. Fortifying Batanes enhances the country's ability to monitor its exclusive economic zone and respond swiftly to any potential threats, ensuring maritime security and stability. The base stands as a powerful symbol of national resilience and determination, embodying the spirit of the Filipino people and their unwavering commitment to safeguarding their homeland. Batanes, once isolated and tranquil, is now a beacon of Philippine strength and regional stability, representing hope and security in an increasingly uncertain world. Batanes, the Philippines' northernmost province, is a remote archipelago of windswept islands, perched at the edge of the country and surrounded by the vast Pacific Ocean. In fact, Batanes is geographically closer to Taiwan than to Luzon, the main island of the Philippines, making it a unique outpost at the country's northern frontier. Its isolation over centuries shaped a resilient Ivatan culture, famous for their ingenious stone houses with thick kogon grass roofs, designed to withstand the region's relentless typhoons and harsh winds. Cut off from the rest of the Philippines for much of its history, the island's remoteness fostered a self-reliant society. The Ivatan people developed unique traditions, customs, and even their own language, all deeply rooted in their environment and way of life. During World War II, Batanes' proximity to Taiwan made it a strategic target for Japanese invasion. The islands witnessed occupation and conflict, forever marking their place in wartime history. After the war, Batanes returned to its quiet obscurity. For decades, it was rarely considered in Manila's defense plans, and life on the islands moved at its own gentle pace. Its strategic value was largely overlooked, and Batanes remained on the margins of national attention, its potential unrecognized by those in power. But today, changing times have brought new significance. Geography has made Batanes indispensable to national security, as tensions rise in the region and the need for vigilance grows. The islands are no longer just a postcard of natural beauty. They have become a critical piece of the geopolitical chessboard, drawing the eyes of both allies and rivals. The era of isolation is over. Batanes now stands at the center of the Philippines' defense strategy, with new infrastructure and military presence transforming daily life. The Ivatan people, once defined by their solitude, now face a new destiny shaped by global events, as their homeland becomes a vital link in the nation's future. Batanes' strategic awakening is tied to the Luzon Strait's growing importance. This waterway connects the South China Sea to the Pacific, carrying vital global trade. Disruption here would have severe global consequences. China's Navy now regularly operates in the Luzon Strait, seeking to break out of the first island chain. This raised alarms in Manila and Washington as a Chinese-controlled strait threatens regional security. The Philippines realized its northern border was vulnerable, and needed a credible presence in Batanes. Establishing a base was a defensive, not aggressive move. The Luzon Strait is now a potential flashpoint, with Batanes at the center of Philippine strategy. The nation's security priorities have shifted north. Fortifying Batanes marked a pivotal turning point in the evolution of Philippine defense strategy. Once considered a remote outpost, Batanes has now become a symbol of the nation's resolve to protect its sovereignty and territorial integrity. For decades, the military's primary focus was on internal security, dealing with insurgencies and domestic threats. But as China's presence in the region grew more assertive, the Philippines recognized the urgent need to shift its attention outward, toward external defense and maritime security. Batanes quickly rose to the top of the armed forces modernization agenda, becoming a critical priority in the nation's efforts to upgrade its defense capabilities and adapt to new security realities. What began as initial patrols and temporary marine detachments soon evolved into ambitious plans for a permanent, strategically located base on Mavulas Island, the northernmost point of the Philippines. Constructing vital infrastructure in such a remote, storm-battered location presented enormous logistical and engineering challenges, from transporting materials to ensuring the safety of workers. Despite relentless typhoons, unpredictable weather, and rough seas, construction pressed on, fueled by a sense of national urgency and determination to secure the country's northern frontier. Today, the completed Mavulas base stands as a powerful symbol of the Philippines' renewed commitment to archipelagic defense and its readiness to face emerging threats. This base is now part of a broader interconnected network of military installations designed to shield the nation's vast and scattered territory, enhancing surveillance and rapid response capabilities. The project sends a clear message. The Philippines is serious about strengthening its external defense posture and protecting its maritime borders. With these new defenses, Batanes has transformed into a resilient forward defense position, standing guard at the edge of the nation and safeguarding the future of the archipelago. The Mavulas base is the Philippines' eyes and ears in the Bashi Channel. It's a lean, modern installation focused on intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. Advanced radar and sensors provide real-time monitoring of air and maritime traffic. The base is self-sufficient, with barracks, command center, power, and water systems. A helicopter pad and planned pier enable rapid response and resupply. The facility is hardened against typhoons, ensuring year-round operations. Marines and sailors endure isolation, but take pride in their mission. Data from Mavulas feeds directly into National Command, enabling swift action. The base also tracks weather and combats smuggling and illegal fishing. It's a multi-role asset, serving both military and civilian needs. The Mavulas base asserts Philippine sovereignty in the north. Its presence closes a vacuum once exploited by foreign actors. Every patrol and radar sweep reinforces national ownership of these waters. The base's sensors provide crucial early warning in any regional crisis, especially involving Taiwan. This capability reduces the risk of surprise and strengthens defense. Constant surveillance deters gray zone tactics like maritime militia harassment. The base is a shield, not a sword, deterring conflict by demonstrating resolve. It's a cornerstone of active archipelagic defense and regional stability. The Batanes base is a product of renewed Philippine-U.S. alliance. The Mutual Defense Treaty now focuses on maritime security and China's challenge. While Filipino-led, the base benefits from U.S. technical support and intelligence sharing. The U.S. values secure access to the Luzon Strait for Indo-Pacific operations. The base is a key node in a network of allied surveillance from Japan to the South China Sea. Joint exercises like Balikatan now emphasize maritime defense, some near Batanes. The Philippines is now an active contributor, not just a recipient, in the alliance. The base reflects a more balanced, mature partnership. It strengthens both Philippine and allied security. The Batanes base has reshaped Indo-Pacific security dynamics. For Taiwan and regional allies, it enhances surveillance and deterrence in the Bashi Channel. For China, it's a challenge to its ambitions and a source of tension with Manila. The base complicates Beijing's military planning and signals Philippine resolve. It shows smaller nations can shape their security environment and resist coercion. The Philippines' actions may inspire others facing similar challenges. Enhanced security in the Luzon Strait benefits global trade and navigation. The base is a practical contribution to the global commons. It underscores the Philippines' role as a responsible regional stakeholder. Maritime security and sovereignty are now firmly linked. The Batanes base is also a story of the Ivatan people's resilience. Military presence has brought economic opportunities and ended centuries of isolation. The base enhances disaster response in one of the country's most typhoon-prone areas. Military assets assist in evacuations, relief, and search and rescue. The base is a lifeline for the community, fostering strong military-civilian bonds. Enhanced surveillance protects marine biodiversity and deters illegal fishing. National and environmental security now go hand in hand. Batanes stands as a symbol of a self-reliant, forward-looking Philippines. The Ivatan spirit now embodies national resolve for sovereignty and order. Batanes is no longer just the northernmost point. It's a beacon for a stable Indo-Pacific.